So we've got the Corby Pole Fair coming up, of course, as everybody knows, very soon indeed here in the community. I think since the last Corby Pole Fair about 20 years ago, one of the changes we've noticed here in the town is that we've had more people from around the world make Corby their home, including from Eastern Europe. And a new group in the community is looking to reflect more of their experiences and their culture and get them more involved in Corby. And it's called Corby CAN. And somebody who's part of that group has joined me today to talk all about that, and that's Dana Savin.
Yes, thank
Dana,
you.
Welcome to Corby Radio. How are you?
Oh, nervous, but I'm here. Thank you very much.
That's great. Now, Dana, you're one of those people who've made Corby their home in the last 20 years. Just tell us a bit about yourself and your story.
I am dual nationality, so I'm a proud British citizen as well as Romanian. And since I've moved to Corby and I've seen how much he evolved in the last few years, I thought this is it. This is when we have to make even a more positive change, because so many people, not just Romanians, Moldavians, Eastern Europeans, every time I meet them, they're kind of shy of their roots or embarrassed to say where they're from. And this is what I'm trying to do. We are trying to do as Corby CAN community, to encourage everyone to be proud of their roots. Corby has, it is something missing. I don't know what. Personally, I'm not sure what is missing from our side. We don't really feel, or I don't really feel like I belong here. When I felt that, and especially through pandemic, I think something happened. And this is where all our people that guided us have pushed us forward to say, no, Corby is something for you to, open so many open doors.
Well, Corby is a town that's built on migration. It wouldn't exist in the way it does today without the original migration within the United Kingdom, and even from other parts of Eastern Europe originally. When the steelworks came around, there were people from other parts of Europe who came here as well. But obviously we've had this other wave of migration since, and we've seen the changes with sort of different shops bringing up businesses, and the people, of course, as well. So it's all about reflecting Corby as it is now. What's Corby CAN planning to engage different people in the community with what you're doing?
Okay, so Corby CAN has started through the most hardest moments for all of us, through pandemic, where lots of people reached out to me and to other friends they were feeling lonely. For everyone, it was really scary times. So Corby CAN has, we put together a plan, and we are aiming to get everyone together, to engage in different activities, even if it's educational. We all have, from the group, we have teachers, we have early years teachers, we all educated, and we want to engage everyone into different activities to make whatever, even if it's cooking, just get together and let's share each other's roots, or even if it's just for a chat, especially if we speak so many languages. We have in the group, obviously, Romanians, Moldavians, German speakers, Polish speakers, Slovakians. So this is our aim, to have a centre, like a community centre, because we've been involved in lots of different activities, to just get everyone, if they feel any, or they need a translation, or they feel like, we don't, just to encourage them to come forward and do activities together. Not just activities, but just to help them feel that they belong to Corby.
Okay, so you've got some events coming up very soon. One is to tie in with the Pole Fair, another is to tie in with the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. Some fun, I think, is planned. What's in the pipeline here?
Okay, so the Weldon one, because I am more Weldon side, we've been invited to Queen's Jubilee, and we have amazing volunteers. At this moment in time, we all 100% volunteers. We all be hoping for funds and grants and sponsorships to help us bring more to the event. However, at this moment in time, we have folk dance from Romanian Moldavian side that will be coming for both events, Queen's Jubilee and Corby Pole. We have the amazing gymnastics that will bring, there's a Corby-based gymnastic school of Romanian children, so they all be proudly coming and show, put on a show for us, for both events, and it was amazing to have them. It will be amazing to have them on board, and especially being children, how amazing is that for them, knowing that they do their first, getting together and showing the world we could do something together. Then we'll also have a little we have a musical thing that will go on we've got 2 different slots for both events. So we've got about 2 hours on each. We'll have a workshop that we'll engage everyone into a few traditional, I think one of them will be like flag making, because it's not just about our people that are now in the committee. We're trying to get more, all nationalities of Corby, to be honest, and get involved in the workshops, making flags, and just be there and listen to their own music.
So for these 2 events, what time are they happening, and how can people get along there, and where are they happening, I should say?
Queen's Jubilee, our international slot, is, even though we will be there throughout the whole day, but our slot is from 4 p.m. even, so from 4 p.m. where obviously the folk dances come in and the gymnastics come in, and then listening. And we are hoping for the biggest folk dance ever, again involving everyone, which is a big circle. We call it horror. Right. So that will involve everyone holding hands, because we've been missing that through the pandemic. And then the Corby Pole Fair, we are proudly taking place, and this is where I'm encouraging everyone to come along and wear their traditional, international, any piece of clothing. We are taking part from 10:30 or 11ish. We are meeting at Stevenson Way for the parade itself. And already we have about 100 of us wearing proudly different. My costume, for example, will be a very old, about 70 years old costume, handmade from Romania itself. And then we already have about 100 people wearing their costumes, and we will be proudly walking along from Stevenson Way to St. John's Church. And then our other little slot is from 2 p.m. to 4, again a couple of hours, where again we are welcoming everyone to come and join the folk dance, to watch the gymnastic, and lastly but not least, the Romanian Moldavian folk dance.
So that's the 2nd of June, the Thursday, and the 3rd of June, the Friday, of course, for the Pole Fair. And Dana, finally, should anybody listening want to get involved in Corby CAN with all the things you've mentioned, how do they go about that?
Please do get in touch on Corby CAN's Facebook, or even, my page. And we are looking, please do, if you can, even if it's 5 minutes help, or please do get in touch with us, and we can involve everyone to just make the difference.